All right, we're out here. This is the last box. It's about 8:15 at night, and I'm going to go ahead and move these bees out of this nook into this this bottom box. 10 frames per bottom box. 5 of them are already in here. 5 of them will be in here. I will replace these exactly in the same order, and they will go into this hive box in the same order. I'm going to go ahead and smoke these guys. Start smoking them. Kind of calm them down a little bit and get them back into their box. They're kind of calm now. It's evening time, and so I'm going to go ahead and move these guys off of here, let them kind of digest that smoke a little bit, and move this hive body onto its position on this bottom board, just like that. Spread these out, push these out to the side. That looks good, it looks even, and so that looks pretty good. All right, I've got my smoke here, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that do its thing. I'm gonna unstrap these, just like that. Start smoking a little bit more around here. Get my my hive tool. It's going to break the seal on this box here and get my smoke ready. I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to start pumping some smoke in here. Just kind of calms them down. It's going to calm them down. They're going to start eating some honey. Just like that. And this is the part that you're going to find quite interesting. So there are some of the bees kind of attached there. You see they're not really flying away. They're eating the honey and stuff. So gently I'm going to set this over here to the side. As you can see, the bees are sitting right on top there. They're all in there, ready to go, ready to be transferred, and that's what we're about ready to do. Move this, let's move this tripod a little bit, and we'll get this set up here, just like so. Zoom in a little bit, and you can see I will transfer these bees just like that. All right. I want to smoke these a little bit more. Just smoke them a little bit. I want to drive them down a little bit. Just kind of calming them down. I'm just calming them down, and you can see they're kind of moving down. When I start moving these frames, these trays, I mean, when I start moving the frames here, they're going to get ticked off. Okay, I haven't been stung yet, but I'm pretty well covered, and I'm just smoking them. I could be over smoking them. I don't know, you know, but I've got my my tool here, and these little guys, they like to glue everything down, and so I'm just breaking it loose. I want to be gentle with them though. That's the key, is I'm trying to be gentle with them. I'm not trying to make them mad. If I can, if I can try to keep from making them mad, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so again, I'm pretty well protected. I got these gloves on. I've got my hood on. I've even got a hoodie representing the South here. And here we go. Here's our first frame. And now this is where they kind of start getting a little agitated a little bit. just like that. You can see that. And so I took that right from the middle, so I'm going to put that right back in the middle. I'm putting them exactly in the location that I pulled them from. And then, if I can, I'll pull these forward gently if I can, and try not to disturb them as much as possible. And you can kind of see, it looks really good. It's got brood, it's got babies in there. Okay. So I'm putting them back in the same place that I have taken them. And you can see I got one right here that's trying to sting me if he can, but he can't. But that's not to say I won't get stung. I could get stung, you know, easily, like through my jeans. I'm actually wearing blue jeans, so that's not really that thick. So I could get stung there, but okay, this one's heavier. So this one is quite full. This is actually my dad's hive right here. So kind of show him what that looks like. It looks really good. It looks really healthy, Dad. And dropping it right back in there. Drop it right. Go ahead and push those over. Make room for the other ones. Now I'm coming here. I've only got really 2 more. Moving those over. Just kind of looking to see what it looks like. You can see right there, it looks pretty good. Put these in. This hive is actually doing pretty good. It's a little less fierce than the other ones were just a little while ago, so it's actually pretty good. I got a lot of wood to knock on. So this one, here we go. Look at all those. See those? Put those right back in there. Just like so. Push those all together. Push these together here. Push these new frames. I had 4 frames in there. I had taken one out to make room so I could maneuver, and now I will put this right here in the last slot there. Just kind of move it over a little bit. Sometimes I've read they only put 9 frames in here instead of the 10 to give the bees more room. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I still got some smoke here. I've got bees all in the bottom of this box here that are left over, and they're kind of hanging out. They're not leaving. They're eating the honey and they're gorging and that kind of thing. And so the process is pretty close to being done. I'm going to drive these guys down a little bit. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this big old stick out of the way. I'm just driving these guys down. I'm kind of getting them a little delirious. They don't really have any honey to eat, but I'm kind of getting them going like that. And then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and if you can kind of see inside of there, hopefully you can, there's a lot of bees left in there. And so I'm going to take this and I want to turn it over, and I want to just come here right in front of the hive and just try to knock them out if I can. Get them out of there as much as possible. We'll pull it off over here to the side. Alright, so everybody tells me that these suckers are gonna find their way home. You know, I've knocked them out. I've got some here on the lid still. You know, they're still kind of doing their thing. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna come right up here and I want to just tap them. Knock them off. Okay, now they're all off. They're totally off, and they're in front of the hive. And I'll take the camera and I'll show you. And all right, I'm gonna pull out here. There they are. And I don't know how well you can see that. Probably can't. But they are all over on the ground. And there they are. Put it back on the tripod here. You can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to take my top board and I'm just gently going to place it on top. Take my weather protective cover, place it on top. Now right here, I have sugar water and a feeding tray. And so we're going to put these on the front. And there we are. So now we've got 3 hives that have been transferred from the nooks over to their hives. And basically what I'm gonna do, my plan is you know, keep these things here for a couple of days, let them kind of get oriented and that sort of thing, and then we're going to move these out to another piece of property. It's got plenty of land, but this is the first one I did, and you can see they're all inside of there. They're doing well. All the bees that I had knocked in the front, they're all now in the hive. Same thing with this second one right here. All the bees that I put in the front here have all found their way back into the hive, and now we've got this one and they're doing the same thing. They're finding their way back into the hive.